continue the interview we started a couple of weeks ago. So let's get on with some more questions.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you think of the otaku community now compared to what was 10 years ago?
So one of the differences, in my opinion, is that probably the average age of what we call otaku has decreased. So if 10 years ago the average visitor of a festival and the average person interested in Japan and in otaku culture was maybe between 25 and 30, 35, I think now there are a lot of young people, even 16, 15, even 13 or 12, that are interested in this Japanese culture and computers and iPad, iPhone, iPod, all of this technology. And often, of course, people who are interested in Japan are interested in technology and the other way around. So probably the main difference is the age. And with the age, the way people enjoy the otaku culture, because young people are maybe a bit less interested also in Japanese culture, the traditional one, like kimono, geishas, bonsai, and this kind of culture. But they are much more interested in being part of the culture, so they cosplay and they sing the karaoke. It's a very interactive way of being otaku.
So you think it's maybe a change through the pop culture and the pop aspect of it?
Yes, because of course young people are more interested in pop culture. I hope as they grow up, as they are 20 and then 25 and then 30, they will also be interested in discovering classic literature and traditional music and all of the other arts that are at the base anyway of what we see in anime and of the J-pop music. It's all very related.
And talking about your concert, what goes through your mind before and after a concert? Are you nervous? Are you excited? I think, yeah.
Yes, of course. Before the concert, I usually project a movie of the shows. For example, the dancing, the audience, the songs. So I try to imagine all the details. And sometimes there isn't a place to train my voice, so I'm a bit nervous. But after the concert, I really that everything went well.
For me, it depends because there are two different situations. Basically, when we are just invited to festivals as artists, so I'm only on stage performing, and that's very easy. I really am not nervous, I don't have problems, some just small technical details to prepare, but that's all. But very often we are not only invited as artists, but we are in charge of what goes on the stage, at least regarding Japanese artists. So if we have other artists that are invited, then I'm a bit nervous because I want to make sure everything goes well, everything starts on time, and sound is good and the lights are perfect. So when we have other guests and we work with other artists of which I'm in charge, then I get a bit tense before going on stage. And after the show, of course, I'm also, as Enrico, relieved that everything went well. And then we have the meeting usually with fans because they want to take a picture with us or ask questions, or sometimes they even want our signatures. And that's a very, very much fun moment because we get to interrelate with the fans, and that's probably the best moment of the whole experience of having a show.
What was your most stressful concert ever?
At large festivals, because there are various artists and shows, so there are deadlines. So that I don't like it. I'm a bit nervous.
So for me, the most stressful concert was once when, I'm not going to mention what festival it was because it's not nice, but it happened that we played after a band that had the full set of instruments, so guitars, bass, keyboard, drums and everything. And we had a full crew of 7 cameras ready to shoot our concert. So what happened is, when we started the concert, the other band came on the stage to take everything away. So they started to dismantle the drums and take the guitars. So guitars is easy, just one person gets a guitar and no problem. But when you start to take out of the stage a full drum set, then it doesn't look good on a video. And I was really angry at that moment because I told them, wait half an hour and you can do it, and we can even help you, so you go faster, but they wouldn't listen to me. And so if you see that video, it's not good because it looks like they are dismantling the stage while the show is still on. So I really didn't like that.
So let's stop for a moment, and speaking about concert that went well, let's see a video of K-ble Jungle performing.
Enjoy!
Insieme siamo
i K-ble Jungle!
e questa sera oltre ai Super Generation abbiamo anche le KJ Girls e si va! E se avete freddo scaldatevi saltando!
Welcome back, and let's get on with the interview. And what did you think when faced with a performance here in Portugal?
It is always exciting to play in a new country, especially in a warm country like Portugal, and food was so good.
Food is very important for us when we travel for concerts.
Yes.
Yes, it's always exciting, and it's also a bit different because when you play in a country where you've been often on TV and you've had various concerts and the magazines talk about you, then you know the audience knows what to expect and it's easier to interact with the audience. But when most of the people in the audience, like it happened in Portugal, didn't know about K-ble Jungle, then it's more challenging for us because we have to convince them that we are good. But we like that.
So, was it your first time in Portugal?
It was our first time in Portugal, in a festival called Amadora PD. Amadora is a big city near Lisbon.
And how were you received by the fans?
There are At first, they are curious and surprised, but after, many people danced and sang with us, so that made us very, very happy.
Yes, it was good.
Do you have any special message you want to send to all our viewers at Kirane Project, as well as the Otaku community here in Portugal?
I like very much Portugal, so we would like to come back. So invite us
For the food.
And the vino verde. And so, what my message? Of course, come to see our shows if we come again, but talking about what we said before, I would like to invite all the otaku community to explore more of the Japanese culture. So if you like one anime song, discover what other songs those artists have recorded, and maybe find other J-pop or J-rock artists which don't work only with music in the anime. And then after that, go discover some traditional instruments and music, and maybe read Japanese novels and books, not only manga. So my main message is expand your culture, read, discover, and of course someday go to Japan and maybe come to our concert in Tokyo. That would be very cool.
Thank you guys, and I hope to see you soon back again in Portugal, and good luck with everything.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.